So here we have an Empacher 8 that was involved in an incident, and the damage, well, you can see there's a black mark here, and then the deck is crushed right there. You can see in the glare. And this is the way the boat came in. So they did the customer took some parts off, so you can see the inspection port's missing. And I guess they took out the foam seat for the coxswain. And up here in the stroke seat, everything looks pretty good, still intact. And here's where it gets real nasty. So both gunnels are broken. The seat deck is broken. Actually broke the shark teeth. You can see the crack in the hull and the gunnel right there where the seat deck is shot. Again, you can see where the gunnel, the flange is ripped. Seat deck is cracked. And you can see the remnants of the damage here. The core, the skin popped up, you can see the core. You can see how the rip goes right under the shark teeth, right up into the hull, right up into the flange. And then just to give you a perspective on the state of the flange, that's supposed to be a straight line. So then you get up into the section, bulkhead, everything looks good. There's no seams broken on the seat decks here, which is good, which means the bulkhead is still completely in alignment. As you can see, there's no cracks. No cracks in the seat deck there. That's a great sign. So from the bulkhead back, nothing happened. So then, a little better shot of the destroyed seat deck. The holes. Pretty nasty. So onto the hull, you can see a little bruise mark there. And it's funny because we turned it over and the yoke fell right off. Normally it's a battle to get them off. So it had no fin when it came in. We'll have to check the fin box, and you can see the rudder is now perfect for making turns. And then here we are on the crushed side of the boat. Again, you can see how it's like really pushed in. And there you can see the flange is ripped. And some serious damage right there. You can see how it's buckled. That goes right around the other side. So you can see where this lifted up. And then everything here looks cool on the bulkhead. So it came with these two bolts in it. And then, might be hard to see with the video, but I mean the boat is crushed there, right there. There's a rip right there through the hole. And then the rest of this is okay. So this is a big one. Okay, so here we have a project, and this was a project. Not necessarily repairing the boat, but we had to reconstruct the boat. So you'll have to look at the previous video to see which side of the boat was really destroyed. We just had to go back and check ourselves to see. But the damage was right in that area there, at 7 seat where the rigger connects, at the footwell. And we did not paint the whole boat here, just painted what needed to be repaired. So we put a new fin in it, new rudder. I had some scuff marks on the back here, so we took care of that too. And I actually just talked to the coach a couple hours ago. And this thing will be back at its boathouse tomorrow. This is for Yale. This time tomorrow it'll already be together and in their boathouse. So now onto the top end of the boat, and we had to repair the stern deck. So we took care of that. As you can see, it looks brandy new. And then there wasn't a yoke or a hatch cover, so we did that. And then we replaced the backrest, coxswain seat, and then didn't do anything to the interior of the boat here at the coxswain seat other than what I just said. Didn't do anything here other than attach the cox box cable. And now here is where the damage was, right in the 7 seat. So the if you look at the previous video, you can really tell what happened here. But the port side there was ripped in 3 places, I believe it was, and the seat deck was broken, and the shark teeth were broken. Now the gunnel here, if you look in the previous video, that thing was crooked. You have a saying around here, it's like Ridge Avenue. And then didn't do anything to the seat deck. Bulkhead was totally fine and good to go. So this is on its way back to the boathouse. What a project. Alright, go. So there's many critical things about reconstructing this boat, and this is one of them that is very important to me, that the foot stretchers move really simply. So this is actually a new tube right from the factory. So you can see ease of movement, beautiful thing. Okay, so here was the second thing that was very, very important, that the rigger would go right back on again. Simply. So it doesn't get much better than that. The factory, this is the way it is. I worked at the factory and this is what happens.